Mercer County has a long list of marketable assets that we will use to drive economic development activity into the future.
BusinessJournalDaily.com 3 Minutes With is brought to you by Farmers National Bank.
I'd like to talk for a minute about specialization and trade. We need to showcase Mercer County's long, rich tradition of manufacturing and our skilled workforce. We also must look to supply chain clusters and vertical integration of related companies to our existing businesses within the county to look at opportunities for growth. We also need to look south to Beaver County and look strategically at any relationships we can build with all of the manufacturing and companies coming out of the new Shell petrochemical facility being built down there. We also need to look at solar energy. Recently, there's been an upswing in land leases throughout the northern part of the county for potential solar fields. We need to look at opportunities within this emerging market and see where there is a fit for Mercer County in the future. We also need to look at our long-standing success in the agricultural sector. There are already things underway within the county that will link forward-looking technologies with age-old practices in agriculture, and we're already seeing public and private investment in that regard. The next thing we need to do is really focus on our location. Over the last 10 years, the migration out of the southwest corner of Pennsylvania is moving north. We can already see it in our home prices. We can already see it in the length of time that our homes are actually on the market in parts of the county, and we're finding that Mercer County is becoming a destination for those who want to escape all of the things that are there for them in an urban setting. Mercer County needs to be ready, and we are. Next, I think we need to build on that and see that Mercer County is really becoming a retirement destination. But these are not last decade's retirees. These are folks who are here to literally work and play in Mercer County. They also bring with them a lot of intellectual capital that we must be prepared to capitalize on. And finally, we need to work with our high schools, and again, I mentioned our 3 colleges in the county. We need to work with them to help engage new entrepreneurs and also to create at Penn-Northwest a robust internship program for those higher level undergrad and also graduate level students. We need to find those kids that are interested in either economic development, local government, or even running for office. Penn-Northwest could be an excellent training ground for that next generation. Finally, and I mentioned it before, but our greatest strength is our location. We've also heard over the years that perhaps our greatest holdback in economic development is our location. But we sit at the intersection of I-79 and 80, and we have most of the United States population within 500 miles of our doorstep. So we must emphasize the low cost versus high quality of life that we enjoy here in Mercer County. As recent regional and national trends indicate, the American worker is seeking a less urban existence where quality of life issues and the ability to work remotely are driving their work-life decisions. They also need access to quality K through 12 and higher levels of education. We have that here in Mercer County. Also, I referenced before our highway infrastructure. Penn-Northwest must find ways to link our initiatives to the growing Pittsburgh high-tech economy by touting the ease of commuting from the city to Mercer County and from Mercer County to the Pittsburgh Regional Airport. As I mentioned earlier, every decade, the population growth is moving north. And we're closer to Pittsburgh International Airport than many people believe, and we're actually closer than many parts of the southwest part of Pennsylvania are to the airport. As the airport continues to reinvent itself, we must continue to look for ways to link ourselves to that new development. Finally, we must become more visible with site selectors and more visible with the real estate brokerage community that focus on placing businesses in our region. This is challenging sometimes given Pennsylvania's current tax and regulatory environment, but it's an endeavor worth pursuing every day.
BusinessJournalDaily.com 3 Minutes With is brought to you by Farmers National Bank.
I like a bank that's a pillar in my community.
I like a bank so cutting edge, they have a lab branch.
We are so alike.
Well, we do both bank at Farmers National Bank.
Farmers.
Stand strong.